The Renault 4 makes its return as a funky electric crossover. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video where how many Renault 4s were sold in more than 100 countries in over 30 years? The number is big. 8,135,424 units. Now, launched back in 1961, the economy car was the belated response to the Citroën 2CV, and yet it still managed to become a huge commercial success worldwide. It survived until 1994, and now it's officially back. But it's not a direct successor. It's no longer a Spartan hatchback that you remember. Now, previewed a couple years ago by the eccentric Forever Trophy concept, the production model is essentially a crossover version of the reborn Renault 5. Now, the smart-looking hatchback has received a jacked-up suspension and extra plastic body cladding for pint-sized SUV duty. One neat feature is the electronically operated sliding fabric roof, reminiscent of its long-running ancestor. Now, the Renault 4 E-Tech looks more utilitarian than the hatchback and has a boxy body akin to the original R4. Now, the French automaker made its efforts to evoke the classic rounded headlights into the modern day equivalent, which also has vertical 3-part taillights shaped as a pill as a nod to this source of inspiration. Now, the classic model's tailgate extended all the way down for extra practicality and to make it easy to load and unload cargo. The new 4's rear hatch continues in the rear bumper, and the opening is only 24 inches, 61 centimeters from the ground. Now, at 163 inches, 4.14 meters long, the reborn Renault 4 is positioned between the Clio Super Mini and the Captur subcompact crossover. Now, it's 70.8 inches, 1.8 meters wide, and 61.8 inches, 1.57 meters tall, while offering a ground clearance of 7.1 inches, 18.1 centimeters. Now, as you can imagine, it's bigger in every direction than the new R5. All flavors of the crossover will get 18-inch wheels, much like the R5, and the electric crossover has a multi-link independent suspension at both the front and rear axles. You'll have a hard time finding cars in the B segment, especially in the mainstream class, with a multi-link setup at the back. Now, the interior looks instantly familiar since it's been largely carried over from the hatchback, because the crossover is larger and its cargo capacity is 14.8 cubic feet, 420 liters, and that's substantially more generous. In addition, the wheelbase has been stretched to 103.1 inches, 2.62 meters, so there's more legroom for rear passengers. Now, echoing the hatch, the dashboard accommodates a 10.1-inch digital driver display and a 10-inch touchscreen. Thankfully, you'll still get some physical buttons below the central air vents. Now, underpinned by the same AMP-R small platform as the R5, the new retro flavor crossover is offered with two power outputs, 121 horsepower, 90 kilowatts, and 166 pound-feet, 225 newton meters, alongside a more potent motor with 148 horsepower, 110 kilowatts, and 181 pound-feet, 245 newton meters. Now, go for the more powerful motor, and the Renault 4 E-Tech will take less than 8.5 seconds to reach 62 miles per hour, 100 kilometers from a standstill. It'll be less than 7 seconds to go from 50 to 75 miles per hour, or 80 to 120 kilometers. Now, there's also two battery sizes available, 40 kilowatts and 52 kilowatts. Renault estimates a maximum range of around 249 miles, 400 kilometers with that bigger battery. Now, the small pack offers around 186 miles, 300 kilometers of range on the same WLTP cycle. Now, once depleted, the battery can be juiced up with DC charging at up to 100 kilowatts. In this case, it'll take a half hour to go from 15% to 80%. You get bidirectional charging at 11 kilowatts, and it's also supported to turn the R4 into an energy source. Now, the company with the diamond logo says that the lightest configuration weighs relatively a low 3,108 pounds, 1,410 kilograms. That number will go higher once you begin to add additional equipment and a bigger battery pack. Now, Renault quotes the maximum tow capacity of 1,653 pounds, 750 kilograms. And following its debut at the 2024 Paris Motor Show, the new R4 will go on sale in Europe next year. So with that said, what are you guys thinking about the 4 E-Tech? Drop those comments down below. And if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, check the links in the description if you want to help further support the channel. I appreciate the extra love. And subscribe button, click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. We will see you guys in the next one. Peace.